Good morning, good evening, good night, good whatever the moment is for you. And hello, I'm Rachel. I'm gonna read a message for you. I got some cards here. We've got Druid Animal Deck. We've got Woodland Wardens. You can tell I love animals. And we've got, you can barely see it. It is ascending to other dimensions and rainbows. This is original tarot featuring rainbows. And we've got this mandala deck. So, first thing I'm gonna do to get ready for our talk is I'm gonna light some incense, burn away anything we don't need, any stagnant energy, and we're gonna get some good vibes up in here for you. Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, get some smoke going on. We're gonna cleanse our energies. Take a deep breath with me. That feels good. Okay. I think let's begin by pulling one of these mandala cards and see in your energy what is going good today. Honesty, abundance, 6th chakra, and 4th chakra. This is what we have. Speaking of rainbows, you really are a rainbow today, my friend. And I love it. I do see here is you have a really strong and a beautiful heart. You're also very intuitive, and I think in the past your voice may have been stifled, but you're learning how to open up your voice and speak your truth and your experience, and recognizing that your unique experience is valid and worthwhile, even if it doesn't match everybody else's experiences. Your unique point of view is really a strength for you and a beautiful thing for you to cherish about yourself, but also something where speaking your voice and being present with your heart and your mind, there's so much abundance inside of you, in your blood, and you can also share that by speaking your truth. There's a lot of strength in your energy to cut through what hasn't felt good before and to get to your own personal expression. And I see you doing that. I see you taking up space, making time for yourself to do the things that you love rather than just staying in survival mode and conservation mode. I see you expanding. Your energy, and I think consistency in what you're already doing and making positive, healthy plans, sticking to that mindset will help you to keep expanding. I think you have a lot of potential to bring in beautiful things and also like-minded people. Even this flower here, it looks like a flower in the middle of the card, if you can see. It really is mirroring my candle. Actually, all when I think about it, I'm noticing even the purple and the green mandalas that look like flowers truly are mirroring. You can't see, but I will help you to see. Hold, please. You're really mirroring my environment right now. We've got green flower. We've got green flower. We've got purple flower. We've got, what do you know, purple flower. And first, this green flower was reminding me of that. See how similar it looks? And this blue flower, the honesty, the throat chakra energy, kind of reminds me of the water. And I got a little water element over there too. And that's just what was reminding me of the way that if you're cultivating in yourself your truth and your expression and you're prioritizing that, and I think if you're allowing it to flow out of yourself into the world through creation, speaking, singing, artistic endeavors, however feels aligned for you to create and express yourself in this world, I think that there's a message that you're not going to be alone in your expressions. I think you're going to be met by people who see, value, and understand you in ways that people in the past haven't been able to meet you. I think you're going to find people who are full of heart. I think you're going to find intuitive people. I think you're going to find people who are honest and pure like yourself. But do take consideration to protect yourself too, because you've got a lot of beautiful qualities and traits, and not everybody is nice, so use your discernment. But I think the more that you're being honest with yourself about what you want in your reality, your hopes, desires, dreams, ideas, I think the more you're expressing, I just see your energy growing, and I feel like your energy is gonna grow to the point where your light is uncontainable, you shine out. And I think many people are gonna pick up on that and be drawn to you. I feel like you've been hard on yourself. Maybe you've felt estranged from the crowd, even from knowing that you have beautiful things about you. I think you can see that. I think you understand that you have really unique perspective, energy, and talents within you. But I feel like you've been second guessing yourself just because you haven't found the right people to match your energy so far, that it makes you feel like you're wrong, and that's not true. What kind of people are you gonna be meeting? Let's pull some tarot. Wheel of Fortune. What kind of people are you gonna be meeting? Page of Pentacles and the Fool. When you're aligned mind, when you're shining brightly, what kind of people are going to be drawn to you? The sun. Beautiful. You're beautiful. I see you. You're certainly not in this alone. I'm here for you. Feel free. I would love to see your comment down below if you've made it this far. Let's be friends. What kind of people are going to find you if you're not afraid to let your light shine? Well, I feel like everywhere you go, you're going to be attracting attention. You may not recognize how many people actually are noticing you. It seems some of these people, like, they came to wherever you guys are meeting, wherever you're all at, they came with their own purpose in mind. They're pretty much in their own little world, and they've got eyes on you. They can't help but noticing you and the way that you stand out. And I think they see in you a valuable mindset, perspective. I feel like once you start sharing something and treasuring it for yourself, then other people are gonna also celebrate you and what makes you happy when you open up. They're gonna notice things maybe that they overlooked all along. They didn't notice how beautiful the rose bush is that's been on their street all along, until you walk by, you strike up a conversation, and you say, "What a beautiful day." And they notice you and they say, "Oh, why are you in such a good mood?" You say, "It's a beautiful day. Look at this rose bush. Look at the sunshine. Look at whatever it is you're seeing and valuing." It's like your mind is beautiful. Your mind is the gem that's filtering your experience, and people notice, what a beautiful, kind heart, bright eyes, bright soul, and kind of like a childlike energy that you have. When you celebrate the day, it makes people want to celebrate with you. And I think this actually matters so much. I don't think you realize the difference you're making in some people's day, even if it's just like for a moment, to see you when you're in that space, loving yourself, feeling connected. Other people start to feel the higher perspective and interconnectedness radiating off of you, and it touches them in their hearts too, and it kind of wakes them up in their third eye chakra as well. People feel the light emanating from you. It inspires them to also notice the beautiful things in life as well. When you speak up about the things that you love and the way that you see things, other people start to notice those things too. In terms of where are you connecting with these new people, I think if you're in the right headspace, everywhere you go, you will be seen. And I think it'll come from unexpected places, the ways that you make new friends might come a lot easier than you would expect once you open up. What do your new friends that are coming to you want to say to you now? Okay. I got chills. So, I feel like in the past, some people that you thought were true friends deceived you, and I feel like that's where the insecurity is coming from now, is feeling like in the future you're only going to be met with people who are going to let you down in the way that people of the past did. And they're saying that that's not the case. They're saying that once you find these people, your true friends, and you will, they're real, they're out there, and they're waiting to find you. They're gonna love you and support you, and they're gonna comfort you and help you to break out of the mindset that you're in some kind of a cycle of despair and betrayal. They want you to know that they've had experiences like that too, and endings of friendships due to people not being who they thought they were originally. And they need you just as much as you need them. And you can really benefit each other. They're determined to find you. And it's gonna take some luck in coming together. I don't think this is something you can really plan. But they're also, your people are working on the same things that we're talking about, which is opening up their heart to new love, new connections, new friendship, and believing again that things can be good. What are we leaving in the past in order to be ready for this future? Fully aligned with our abundance, our honesty, our heart, our intuition is guiding us. What are we leaving behind to be ready for our next chapter? Okay. This is very clear. We're leaving behind the devotion to these past connections that didn't serve us. I think with your big heart, part of you is still holding on to the idea that maybe you're misunderstanding these past people that aren't in your life anymore, and maybe you are still connected and they're still your kind, and that you're tethered to that kind of person, and you're tethered to kind of the karmic type of connections. Everybody's a lesson. And you, in the past, may have lost hope, and you felt like time has shown you that that's the truth of your life, is that those are the people that you're going to be attracting, the ones that let you down, the ones that don't show up for you the way that you show up for them, who don't treat you the way that you need to be treated. But that's what we have to let go of. We have to let go of the mindset that that is all that we are destined for, is what we've seen in the past. I think once you give yourself grace and love yourself, and self-compassion and forgiveness for yourself and for them, you can unlink the karma that did bind you, the cycles, and you can step into something new. What are we letting go of? We're letting go of the devotion to our sadness, to the things that bring us down. And without regret, we're letting go of the people, places, situations, and even internal mindsets that bind us to things that we know aren't good for us. What I'm feeling right now is the analogy of you outgrowing your previous circumstances. You've outgrown your skin like a snake does, and you've shed that, and what was suited to you before, the lifestyle, the people, maybe the job, it doesn't suit your energy now. It was a valuable experience for your growth, but also it's time to let go of the pain that you went through, integrate it, and deeply, I feel like you have some trauma in your mind and in your body where that stagnant energy is sitting, and I feel like consciously or subconsciously you need a new direction for this energy to flow in order to take you into your new reality, because I think you might believe that you're still in the same place that you were in before, but when you stop to think about it, think about your progress and how far you've come and how much you've developed and changed, and be honest with yourself about that time has passed and you're in a new place now, in a new energy. Take a deep breath. What's gone is gone. And tomorrow's a new day. The sun will rise again. There's another opportunity for you. And I hope that you'll take it. Because I think if you do take the opportunity to strive, to move, to wiggle, I think you're going to start to realize that you're capable of taking up more space now than you ever were before. And it feels good to do that. You don't need to keep yourself small. You don't need to keep yourself in a box anymore. And I think that pain will dissolve and make way for something that's actually good and fulfilling for you. Closing message. I'm going to take one of these mandala cards and I'm going to read on it what to keep in mind as you're shedding your old skin. You're stepping forward, loving yourself, and allowing yourself to be seen. Romantic love. I think love yourself and get comfortable with cozy energy. Think about what makes you feel loved and happy. Give that to yourself. And then maybe there's a good chance somebody will come in and read that on your energy. And it makes kind of a signature. They're going to be able to know what makes you tick the more that you're honest with yourself about what you love. And they can mirror that. There's a big energy of mirroring today. which I think goes along with finding your people. 34, romantic love. Affirmation. I am loved. You are loved. I love you, first of all. I'm working on loving myself. We'll get there. We'll get there together. Romantic love and relationship. It says feeling whole is an inner state of being. That was what I was saying about showing yourself what you love. And then once you do that and once you get to know yourself, then somebody else can come in and support that in a reflective way and show you that through their own life and actions. Many choose the outward journey with another to reach this sense of completion. Through relationship, and especially romantic relationship, we learn about ourselves. Unfortunately, this need for another's reflection leads to many misconceptions and expectations in romantic relationships. The most any lover can do for us is bring us closer to ourselves. By focusing on our own heart and soul, our own needs and desires, as well as being conscious of our triggers and fears, we can invite our lover to do the same. When both lovers are conscious of this, a romantic relationship can be deeply fulfilling and supportive of our individual quest for completeness. With life expectancy increasing, most of us will have more than one significant love relationship during our lifetime. This makes the whole concept of the love of our lives one to be revisited and perhaps redefined to one of the loves of our lives. It is time to acknowledge that there can be many people in both romantic and other relationships with us who can make significant impacts on our life and growth. I feel this gives me a little pointer. This energy you were tied up in, this might not just be friends, this could be an old, love connection as well that you were deeply entwined with, like on a physical level, on an inner level. Like you guys understood each other, but you weren't aligned for the future. I think once you shed your skin, you realized that you weren't the same kind as them. These snakes are pretty close, but they're not the same kind of snake. If you look at it, they're different colors, different origin stories, and I think different directions in life. But love is out there. Your people are out there, and that's really what I hope that I affirm to you today and give you hope that the people that you want to find are real. They are out there. They're going to see you for your beautiful heart, for your amazing intuitive side, for your voice. They're going to love those things, even the things that weren't fully accepted in the past by those people around you. So keep shining your light. Much love. See you next time. Peace.